Hello everyone and welcome to Season 1. So today we're watching I'm the Villainess, so I'm Taming the Final Boss, Episode 5. What now? Like, we basically got through a whole plot the last 4 episodes. Like, the last episode we had talking about the betrayal of Keith, and they solved that. How we saw that it wasn't because he was against, I forgot the prince, the Dark Lord's name. Well, you know who I'm talking about. Like, it wasn't because he was against him, but really he was just trying to help. Keith was just trying to help him, and the noble just tricked him and put him in a tough spot. So he was just trying to find a way out of this. He even was using volunteer demons, and he also put pressure to make sure that they were treated well, because that's basically the only thing he could do for them. But yeah, he just did not like humans. Like, he even admitted that he thinks that it's gonna annoy me so much not remember the Dark Lord's name, which now not the Dark Lord, but rather the Crown Prince. But yeah, Keith thought that he would do better just full on his demon side instead of the human side. But Aileen helped him out, like trying to trick Noble to get his accounting book and stuff. However, once that was done, Lilia and Prince Cedric kind of like stepped in and took Aileen hostage. Don't really even want to talk about what Cedric was trying to do to Aileen after he took her hostage. Like, his mind was still just insane about the whole betrayal and how she chose his brother over him. So, like, he was talking about making her his second wife and everything. But, yeah. Really annoying me that I cannot remember the Crown Prince, the Dark Lord's name. But either way, he showed up just really mad, and so mad that he started to transform into a dragon. Because what Aileen didn't realize is that Keith was not the only human he cared about anymore. Aileen was also very much involved, so she became the trigger. And that was all part of the plan, because Lilia was going to assassinate him with her Sword Maiden blood power. And so she would be recognized and be able to marry Cedric. But Aileen got in the way. After all, she also has some of the blood. Like, they common ancestor. So she stopped her and took her the blade for herself. Because the blade came from inside Lilia, and then Aileen took into herself. Apparently the blade does not hurt humans, but does not damage humans, but it was hurting her, just sucking that in. And she, with her crying and everything, she convinced our dragon to become human again. And so he was reinstated as a crown prince, and actually, in fact, he did not even care about that. But Aileen's father was like, no, she was gonna become the wife of the emperor. So I expect no less from her, his future husband. And then he was like, okay, fine, I will be the emperor then. So now he's a crown prince, she's engaged to him, and that's where we finish. Because, like, that's the whole story. But then we had something at the end. I don't know if that's Aileen with her haircut and everything, you know, like a student uniform, or if that's like a brother or something, because he looks very much like Aileen. So maybe the story is gonna go to the academy right now, because she was in the academy studying to be an empress and everything, the queen. So that's all I got. I have no idea where we're gonna go from here. Like, the whole villainous plot is already over, so what are they gonna give us? As a reminder, This is a timer reaction, which means you sync up your own version of mine and we'll watch it together. I'll try to add some scenes here and there, but don't expect too much. And with that being said, let's get started. 3, 2, 1, go. And I looked into the name, and the Crown Prince name is Claude. I knew it started with a C, but I cannot remember the rest. Yeah, see, this person. Is that Aileen? Aileen Counts. Are you just in disguise? Yeah, it feels like it's Aileen in disguise. So she's gonna start school as a boy. Oh yeah, and we're watching the opening now. I forgot. Like, we started watching that last episode. But yeah, so she cut her hair. Like, what's so great for her long hair? So she cut it, and why is she disguised as a boy? So many questions. Like, why did even she has to disguise herself in the first place? Why is she disguised as a boy instead of a girl? I guess just to be very different from her usual. Like, be less suspicious. Though I still don't know why she's disguising herself. Like, and she cut her hair apparently. Like, why? That's all I have questioning right now. Why we're having this going on. I like this little part where the song just speeds up, like the singer just talks really fast. Yeah, like that. Oh, this part seems new. I guess it's focused on the academy, the school plot. Like, showed a bunch of characters and everything. Yeah, now can we get an explanation of what's going on here? Look at that. He's recharging. What are you talking about? Oh. What is it? A start. Oh, demons attacked. That's... Where is Macheta? Is there some people we know living there? There's an academy. Of course. Demons have made it 2. So now we have the sequel. So is that why she's going to the academy to look into that? I don't think as much, because weren't most of your death because of the Demon Lord? I like how they just adopted the almond name for the girl. The proxy. Oh, he had agreed. Considering how shit he's been acting, yeah, would be suspicious until proven otherwise. Okay, so they're going after her because she has the holy sword. She has the maiden's blood and everything. And that's the reason why she's disguised as a man. Also, why, if that's a birthplace the sword maiden, why they're so misogynist against women? Like, feels contradictory. Demon incense. Yeah, also works on humans. To make him go berserk. I did not expect that result from the demon innocence. Just her imagination. Oh, she was playing that card, huh? Yeah, she's speaking some serious terms here. I'm just trying to understand what's her game plan there. She's just going undercover while he does not know anything. While he's near here, not at the academy, but in this region. Yeah. Like I said, he's close by. It's just he doesn't know she's there, and because he can't go back to visit her. Yeah, exactly. Okay. That's why the title. Well, of course, the gender, because apparently they. And there's the misogynist. Like, she's a fiance. Oh, that slight trip. Yeah, like, who'd apologize to a woman? The old. Wait, this is old teachings that make them being so against women? What? And she's gonna like charm all these women. Not all of them, because the blue-haired one seems a bit angry at her. Okay, I was about to say like he looks like Isaac, but that's because he is Isaac. Student council room, the pretty boys. Kyle and Walt. August, Walt, and Kyle. Of course, they have the romance path. They're the student council. The student council and pretty boys. Of course. Oh, he borrows a sword. Interesting. I did not even know that was possible. I thought only the ones with the sword maiden's blood. Like only Lilia and Aileen could do it, and possibly some other blood-related character that we might meet in the future. Unless August has her blood. Like maybe he's like Aileen, that he has some of the blood, but not as much as Lilia. That's why she's the one that has the sword. Had the sword. I missed the last line. My bad. James Charles, the final boss, claims to be the Demon Lord's successor. A half demon. So they killed his mom, his family? Yeah, because the Demon Lord is supposedly dead in the second game. Hold on now. What do you mean by taming him? Okay, you're the law. I see how things work here. And now she's getting bullied. Like, she cannot escape being bullied at the academy, huh? Rachel. She recognizes the game from the game? And there's our fiance. Just... The Villainess? Wait. What? Oh, yeah, I guess they not have to be related. Like, Claude and Aileen are not necessarily together in the game. So Rachel and James are not exactly related. Wow, even the teacher's treating her like this, huh? And she's a heroine in the game. Okay, I did not trust a blue-haired girl. Since Lilia acts like that, yeah, I do not trust her. Oh, August also acts like that. That's why he was in Eileen's side. But, okay. So I'm thinking Rachel's gonna be an ally, and this girl's gonna be a rival. Yeah, Lilia is the Holy Sword Maiden. Selena. She adores Lilia, of course she does. So we have Selena as the heroine, which is basically the villainess here. Rachel, which is supposed to be the villainess, but it's probably gonna be on her side, especially after the first scene. And not really sure how it's gonna go with James. Oh, yeah, she did say she does not follow the teachings. Exchange letters. Yeah. So you're speaking to her. But yeah, all those bureaucratic work, huh? You still want to like send a letter and stuff like, this magic will work to that. I'm not teleporting. Keith.
ミルチェッタ対抗のドラ息子。例のきな臭い教会にだいぶ金を流してますよ。
Okay.
おいの暗殺依頼とかしちゃってるみたいで。おい。
Oh.
亡くなった姉に隠し子でもいるのか。
So I guess this person's trying to assassinate James.
通知したらしいんです。魔物と。その際、ハンマの子供が生まれていたらしくて。
It's a prodigal son. Yep, there's Isaac. Of course, you're gonna join the student council. That's where all the important people are. Wait, how did you get the letter? Like, did Almond send it to you here? Like, does Almond know that you're here? So he's really in love. I just left. Like, okay, you do with that. At least August seemed to be on her side.
ですが、だからこそ先入観にとらわれず力になれると思うんです。
この学園は小さなミルチェッタ。生徒会は小さな国政だ。
Okay.
転校生という他国の人間に介入を許すバカがどこに。
Yeah, it's not just a transference of foreigners. Okay, we had somebody in favor. Okay, everyone but James in favor. It wasn't you, right, James? Because you have half demon. I don't know if you have like vampire traits or something. Claude? Yeah. For Claude's name, she's very determined. See? Create a security force.
Yeah,
let's talk with the proxy, the Grand Duke's proxy. Yeah, that's Claude. It's not that she's scared of the Demon Lords, it's more like she's scared of being found out about the Demon Lord. He's trying to make those pillows, those body pillows of Aileen. That's basically what he was thinking of making. She's in disguise, isn't she? What? Oh my god. The ridiculousness. It was in the middle of preparing for the school festival. Sure. I'm just an unimportant duck. Don't worry about me. These are the messengers. You're really... Yeah, you're really taking the liberation that he's not in charge here. Okay, so Almond received her letter. Oh, Aileen talk? Yeah, whatever. You can go. I'll sign this. Anyway, this letter. Good job, Almond. Let's see how she replied. A very... Oh? Yeah, I was gonna say a kind of blank answer. Yeah. I'm not sure how much confused he got, but I feel like Keith definitely was a little suspicious there. Keith might figure out that Eileen's here, but consider that that's right, he can change the weather with his mood. Yeah, I was thinking like Isaac was gonna be part of her group. I don't know if she was gonna get anyone else, but yeah, I definitely thought Isaac was gonna be with her. Oh,
レイチェル。
お前が転校初日に助けた女か。
お金はドレスを売っても足りなくて。
she's blackmailing her.
これって。
The teacher.
私は真相を語ってもいいんだよ。君がこの吸血鬼事件を依頼した真犯人だとね。
そんな。
へえ、ケイニヒ教授が犯人とはね。
ウォルト先輩。
Oh, Wallace is here.
ここに。
先輩が警備隊に加わるのもありだろう。
Okay, if anyone from the student council, I thought that it would be August that would join, not Walt. Okay, you're disgusting. Look at the combat ability. Definitely suspicious. As protagonists do. Like, look at that teacher. He got some physical prowess. Oh, the demon incense gives strength to humans as well. Oh, I was about to say, unless he's a victim, in fact.
あの姿は。
And there's
セームス。
James. Now,
どうしてもう魔物になってるの？
the demon incense probably has to do with that. Like how she was worried about Claude, even though he didn't really transform in her image. But okay. I'm interested. Like, it doesn't take much to get me interested. But yeah, we got a whole different story here now. We have some strengths related to the previous story, like Claude, Aileen, and Isaac, basically. Oh, Keith and Almond are all here. But I don't think we have any of the other characters from before. Just gonna enjoy the ending, you know. Oh yeah, is the ending gonna have anything different? Because I'm pretty sure the opening had difference. I just saw the last episode of the previous opening before they had small changes. Unless there was no difference and I just didn't memorize that part since I only watched it once. Hard to say. Oh yeah. Kinda curious this part with the crows. But yeah, shame that she cut her hair. Hopefully it's just like I have no idea how she could just hide the rest of her hair. Okay, it's over. So we got our new plot. It's basically the sequel. Like, they just brought out a sequel out of nowhere. Just, well, the story's over. What do we do? Oh yeah, the game had a sequel. Yeah, sure. We never talked about this before, but yeah, it had a sequel. Yay! This story passed by an academy in a neighboring region, and has the whole plot about like how the demons reacted with the demon lord being killed, and how a new leader is born. So now she's going in to take care of that with her previous knowledge. And like I said before, taking what we learned from the first game to the second one, the heroine is actually gonna be a adversary, just like Lilia was. this Selena girl's probably gonna get in her way, especially since she already does not like Aileen and does not like you either because you're not following the Holy Swords Maidens ideals, which I guess has to do with how they treat women. I'm a little confused about that.
しかも男尊女卑で女性蔑視が激しい土地ですしね。あそこは政権の乙女の故郷で、
旧姓の聖女であろうと女性としての務めを忘れることなかれって教訓が変な形で根付いてるらしいぜ。
男尊女卑のひどい学園とは聞いてたけど、想像以上だね。あいにく僕は政権の乙女の教訓に従う気はないんだ。
政権の乙女であるリリア様みたいに。はい。
2のヒロインセレナ・ジルベール。彼女は庶民から男爵令嬢に、そして政権の乙女にまでなったリリア様にすっごく憧れてるのよね。
オーギュスト、ねえ、放課後一緒に帰れないかな。
相談なら生徒会室で聞くよ。変な誤解されたらセレナも困るだろ。
まだ一緒に帰れないの？好感度低すぎない？ゲームの流れ通りに進んでないのかしら。
アイリーン・ローレン・ドートリ氏は希代の悪女。リリア様に政権を返せってうるさいんだから。
But yeah, so she does not like Aileen nor Eileen's disguise. So she's already a little antagonistic to her. Meanwhile, we have Rachel, which is supposed to be the villainess, but Aileen saved her and she was being thankful to her, and she was being blackmailed by the teacher. Supposedly she's the one that caused the vampire incident, but then the teacher was saying like just gonna be treated like she's another victim of the vampire incident. Like, I feel like there's more to that story. So maybe Rachel is innocent? Question mark. So yeah, I feel like since she's also villainous and how Rachel was in relation to Eileen's disguise, like I feel like they're gonna be allies here. Or Rachel's gonna be charmed by Mayo Aileen Ollie. I think that was, or something like that. I forgot how they pronounced it. Let's see who else. We have the supposed next demon lord, James, who he's very curious. I don't really know where we're gonna go with him. Like, she's talking about how she's gonna try taming him as well, but if it's taming anything like she tamed Claude, like Claude's madly in love with her and he's her fiance. I don't think you're planning to do that with James here. And then their whole thing of him being the student council president, how that's a small copy of the politics in this region. And then he showed up at the end in his demon form, and there's the whole demon instance in the air, so there's a lot going on with him here that we still need to learn, and I have no idea how we're gonna be dealing with that.
ジェームス・シャルル、生徒会長の彼こそが2のラスボスだ。ハンマであるジェームスは本来ならばミルチェッタ公国の公使だった人物。その生まれのせいで命を狙われ、やがて追い詰められた彼は魔王の後継者を名乗り公国に反撃するのだが、きっとラスボス化は止められる。ゼームスも勝ってしまえばいいのだ。他ならぬクロード様のために。
あれは相手の方が悪くて。
勝手な正義の味方気取りは許されない。そしてこの学園では私が絶対だ。覚えておけ。
あの姿はゼームス？どうしてもう魔物になってるの？
Yeah, I think that's about it for the characters. Well, I guess we also have Watt and I forgot about the other guy's name. It's a very American name, just straight up. But yeah, those are also student council members. They are romance paths. Now, we didn't really talk too many romance paths in the previous game. We just had Cedric and Claude as romantic paths. So I don't really know how things are gonna be with these guys. Is Selena gonna also interact with them like she tried to interact with Claude? We'll have to see. Like, maybe it's gonna be a surprise and we're gonna have some different interactions, unlike the previous game. Or maybe that's gonna be the base formula and then we're gonna go through this different plots. And yeah, I imagine this one's gonna take 4 episodes as well, because of what we got in the first one. Otherwise, this could be like 6 or something. So yeah, I imagine it's gonna be like 4 episodes. And the thing is that she's disguising as a guy to go into the school since the girls are mistreated. And Claude thinks she's back in the castle, as he did not allow her to go, as they were going after her, as she has a holy sword maiden's blood and the sword. So it was too dangerous for her and he wants her to stay. So she decides to obligate him to not use any magic to come back, because then he would just be able to be there, come back, check on her, and go back. Just because he loves her, so he would be checking up on her. And she does not want him to do that, so she prohibited him from using magic. Because he can't just leave his duties there to come here in normal fashion. So he's gonna have to stay there. While he's staying there, she's going in disguise to actually deal with the problem, since she knows the plot and know what's going on, who she has to deal with, kinda what she has to do, but not the minor details as things change with her getting involved.
ミルチェッタ、それはエルメイヤ公国の属国であり、生と魔と乙女のレガリア2の舞台、ミーシャ学園のある場所だ。記憶は曖昧だけど、確か2の内容は魔王を失った魔物がミルチェッタ公国を滅ぼすというもの。ゲームの流れ通りなら、今回の騒ぎには魔法が使われた可能性が高い。魔法は魔物の理性を狂わせる飛躍だ。人間にも同じような効能があり、身体能力まで向上させる。ミーシャ学園、この学園を探り、どこまでゲーム通りにことが進んでいるのか確かめなければならない。オーギュスト、ウォルト、カイル、3人ともれっきとした2の攻略キャラだ。2のベストエンディングではオーギュストがリリアから聖剣を借りてラスボスを倒すのだけど。
But interesting that apparently Almond knows that she's there, because Almond delivered the letter from Claude to her and from her to Claude. Unless she magically sent the letter to the castle and then somebody delivered the letter to Almond and vice versa, Almond would deliver the letter to her here and then from here to Claude. So yeah, I guess Almond is on her side after all. He did like her. Maybe she's paying him with sweets. And I really like how they just adopted the name Almond for him. Like everyone calls him Almond now. Isaac's here with her, which, like, we don't have the other characters. The other 5, Jasper. Oh, she did mention Jasper now that I think about it. She did mention him at the very beginning while she was still in the castle. But other than that, she did not mention any of the others. And Isaac's here with her as her best friend, and like he was close to her in the academy, one of the closest people to her. Probably like one of the only people close to her in the academy. So he's going there with her to deal with this. It's kind of funny when I saw him. I was like, this guy looks a lot like Isaac. And then he started talking about it like, that's because that's him. That makes a lot of sense. I was wondering if that was Isaac or if that was like the second game's version of Isaac, you know? But no, it's the same person because he came here with her. And they're part of the security force. We also had Watt join the security force for this moment. And he was talking about reporting and catching both Rachel and the teacher. But he didn't do anything afterwards. Like, Isaac caught Rachel, held Rachel, and Aileen went after the teacher. Where did Watt go? Did he just stay back and watch? All I know is that we then had James at the end with that demon incense in the air and the teacher on the ground. So I wonder if he fell because of James, or if because of the demon incense messed with his mind and everything. But the teacher's very athletic. Yeah, I did not expect that. But yeah, we're now into this different plot with having to do with James. And this whole demon probably uprising that she has to calm down, probably having to do with James and everything. Meanwhile, Claude's just staying the Grand Duke, like the headmaster of the academy, the proxy for the headmaster in this case, just dealing with documents and stuff, just to calm down stuff here while she actually deals with the problem. But yeah, I think that's about it. So we now got our new plot, and we're just gonna work on that. So with that being said, see you next time. Bye.